Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrap and Abby, and I'm back with another design team project for 3 Girl Jam, and I made a winter holiday tag using 3 of the different yummy crinkle ribbons from 3 Girl Jam. So let me share with you the products I use first, and then I'll get into what the tag itself is like. And pardon my raspy voice, I just got back from a weekend crop with a bunch of my girlfriends, and we were doing lots of laughing and talking and such, and so my voice is kind of raspy from that. So I pulled from 3, actually 2 different bundles, but I used 3 different crinkle ribbons. And so the first 2 I'll show you are from the hot and cold bundle, and this one is the hot chocolate. Oops, sorry, it's all tangled. It's just really pretty brown. And then the other one that goes with this one is the ice blue, and that is just such a pretty blue color. So this is the hot and cold bundle here. And then I pulled the antique white from the pink and white crinkle ribbon bundle. So these are the 3 crinkle ribbons I use, and I'll be sure to put a description or a link to the store in my description below so you guys can check out these crinkle ribbons. And then just real quickly to share with you the other products that I used. The starting point for this project, besides the crinkle ribbon, was the holiday paper from I guess it's called the glistening collection, excuse me, from Authentique. I saw this and I just knew right away I wanted to use this on my project for 3 Girl Jam because these colors just go so well with this paper collection. It just looks like it was meant to go together. So I pulled, I think, 2 or 3 different pieces of cardstock from that collection for the tag. And then here's the tag I use. It's just a large shipping tag there. And then on the base of the tag for the stencil, to give it some texture, I used one of the new ones from Tim Holtz. It's the honeycomb, and that's the template I use there. And then I have a little bit of a doily from Bo Bunny that's peeking out from the side. And then my ink, of course, is Tim Holtz Distress Ink. It's the frayed burlap. And then I wanted to play with the new die that I purchased, and it's the picture wheel. And this is one of his new releases, and I really love it. It was a lot of fun. I'll show you up close how I did that. And then some of the elements I use for some of the textures and things that you guys see are a combination of some different sprays. From Lindy Stamp Gang, I use this, the Glitz Spritz. It's the Scintillating Silver. I don't have a whole lot left of that one because I use it all the time. And then the Starburst spray, I used the Tiffany's Blue because it matches just perfectly with the ice blue crinkle ribbon. And then for white, to kind of mimic some of the snow, it's the white linen ink spray from Delusions from Ranger. It's Diane, I'm always going to say her name wrong. Reverly, it's right there, her name. Anyway, so I use those 3. And then on the picture wheel, to kind of give it a crackle look, I use some Ranger Ink Essentials Crackle Accents. And then to give it kind of this icy snow look, I use some of the Tim Holtz Distress Stickles, the Clear Rock Candy. And then I used a couple different stickles themselves for accents on it. I used Stardust and then Copper. And then one thing I didn't pull out that I used is the wood piece, but I'll show you guys that up close on the tag. So this is what I did. I took the doily and I kind of stuck it on the back. I did some spraying with a combination of those sprays. There is another light brown one I forgot to bring out that I used. You can kind of see it in there along with some inking. And then here you can see that texture look background from that stencil I used, the honeycomb stencil. Here is some of that glittery oh, I forget the name of this one. It's the Stardust stickles that I use right here just as an accent on some of the edges of the honeycomb. And then there's just a strip of burlap that I use some of that paint on in, from the spray. This is the picture wheel. What I did is I cut it first from a piece of chipboard, and then I cut it from a piece of the wood green cardstock, and then I stuck it together so it would have a little bit more dimension, but it looks like it's wood and it's all crackled. You can see there from that crackle accents. Here you can see the hot chocolate and the ice blue crinkle ribbon. I have a flower right here from Petaloo. I forgot to show that one. This is a tag from the Authentique collection, and then just some layering of the different papers with some more spraying just for some texture. This is a wood snowman piece from Pink Paisley, and then I just did some of that rock candy distress stickles down there just to kind of mimic, you know, ice clusters on the base of the snowman. A couple buttons. These are from Kaiser Craft, I believe, or Pink Paisley. I can't remember which packet. And then I just inked the top of the snowman's hat, put some more of the copper stickles there, tied it around with some of the antique white from the hot and pink bundle. I did want to note that you're going to see a little bit of the teal, the Tiffany's blue spray on here. I didn't want you guys to see this and think that this is how one of the crinkle ribbons come. When I was doing some spritzing, I've kind of got on there. I think it looks really good, but I just wanted to point out that when you order the pink and white bundle, the antique white looks just like this. There is no turquoise or blue on there, okay? That was just because it kind of soaked it up a little bit when I sprayed it, but I think it looks really good. And so there's that. And then I just have just some more of the stamping and spraying down here, and just some of that. Oh, there you can really see the crackling on that picture wheel die cut. I think it's just really neat. So this is just a really fun tag, and I topped it off with some vintage lace on the top. This is going to be part of a holiday display that I'm making. I have another project with some more crinkle ribbon, which I'll share with you guys later. But as far as the design team project, this is going to be on the 3 Girl Jam blog on Wednesday, October 16th. I'll put a link to the blog and to the 3 Girl Jam blog and my blog in the description below. And then that way you guys can kind of check out some additional photos and then a full supply list of the other items that I used that I didn't share with you at the beginning of the video. So anyway, thanks for checking out another Scrap and Abby project, and be sure to head to the 3 Girl Jam store and pick up some crinkle ribbon. These are some really beautiful ribbons and colors to use for all of your holiday projects, even your fall projects with these two, of course. They're just really pretty. Julie does a fantastic job as always with mixing up the different ribbons for all of us to use, along with some buttons and canvas bags and some flair and things like that she sells in her store as well. So thanks again, you guys, and I will see you later. Happy crafting.